Though they look, they shall not see. Magic mirror, grant me visibility, and harm it none, so smote it be. Hello and welcome to the Friday Fantasy Show from the Bottled Imp, exploring the realms of fantasy. My name is Ken Boyter and today we're going to be doing 7 fantastic fantasy wizards. Yeah, we thought we'd take a bit more of a look at what a wizard is. So just what is a wizard? Well, I've got it written down here because I looked it up. It says someone who uses or practices magic derived from supernatural or occult sources. There you go. And why the number 7? Well, it's kind of catchy, but number 7 is everywhere. 7 deadly sins from the Bible, 7 classical planets, 7 metals of antiquity, 7 heavens, 7 days of the week, 7 colours in the rainbow, and the 7 seas. The list goes on and on and on. In numerology, the number 7 is, and again, I wrote it down so I wouldn't get it wrong, is the seeker, the thinker, and the searcher of truth. So that's what we intend to do. So let's seek out the truth of 7 fantastic fantasy wizards. And at number 7, by the way, these aren't in any particular order. We just like the number 7, the 7 things. Anyway, I'll get on with it. Professor Albus Percival Wilfric Brian Dumbledore, to give him his full title. He is the headmaster of the Wizarding School Hogwarts, found in the J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter series. Here are the stats. Age, 116 years old, born 1881, died, sorry, slight spoiler, 1997. Height, well, doesn't seem to be a firm height for him. It ranges from 5'11" through to 6 foot. Maybe he wears platforms, I'm not sure. Description. Elderly in look, thin in stature with a long silver hair and long silver beard, so he can tuck it straight into his belt. It's that long. Plus, he has a crooked nose, he has soul-piercing blue eyes, and wears half-moon spectacles. Nice. He also has a colourful array of robes ranging from purple to bright orange. Fashion king. Dominant abilities, non-verbal spells, transfiguration, alchemy, and now I'm going to get this wrong, acculmancy, yeah, and legitimacy. If we had more time, we'd go into what those are. I believe they were made up by J.K. Rowling. Don't quote me on that. Traits, benevolent and wise, also known for his odd displays of whimsicality. Nature, epitome of goodness. Power, considered to be the most powerful wizard of his time. And that's going some. Goal is to protect and mentor the young Harry Potter and defeat the evil Lord Voldemort. Key equipment, the Elder Wand and the Pensieve, if again I've pronounced that correctly.
X.
And at number 6, Prospero. Yes, Prospero is the rightful Duke of Milan. He is the protagonist of William Shakespeare's The Tempest. Here are the stats. Age, unknown. Who knows? Height, unknown. Who knows? Description. Well, again, there's no real physical description mentioned. I guess it's whatever the actor decides to wear on the day. Just bowl up in a top hat and... Anyway, dominant abilities. He can control spirits, alter weather, and, get this bit, raise the dead. How cool is that? Traits. He is magnanimous. He's magnanimous. I can't say that. I think you know what I'm trying to say. Wise, humane, selfish, cruel, protecting, and forgiving. Nature. Well, he can be seen as both good and evil. Power. Extremely strong. Domain. Elementalist. White magic. Goal. Pursuit of knowledge. Greater understanding of the world. Key equipment. Spell books.
I.
And at number 5 is Ged, also known as Sparrowhawk or Dunny, which is his birth name. Now this is the wizard from the Earthsea novels written by Ursula K. Le Guin. Here are the stats. Age, childhood through to adulthood. Actual age, unknown. We don't really know, what age he dies. I'm not going to give anything away. Does he die? I don't know. Height, unknown. Description, again, not a lot, apart from he has red-brown skin. Dominant abilities, calling animals to him, illusion spells, evoking ancient spirits, dragon slaying. Traits, loud, proud, angry, sort of angry all the time, wise, fearful, despairing, and prickly. Nature, despite all of that, he's good. Power increases to growing strong. So it starts off pretty weak, he doesn't know much, and then it grows and grows and grows. Goal, well, to begin with, is to learn magic, and also to free himself from an evil shadow. Then later on, halt the decline of magical power. Key equipment is the Ring of Ereth Akibi, again, if that's how you pronounce it, and he's also got a wizard's staff. Number 4, we have Wizard from a Talisman board game. Well, just simply known as Wizard. He doesn't need names. He is from the Talisman board game created by Games Workshop back in 1983. Here are the stats. Age, unknown. Height, unknown. I don't know why I put those in. Description, long heavy red robes, long white beard, elderly in appearance. Dominant abilities, knowledge of a wide variety of spells, always has one ready to cast. He has the power to attack enemies with psychic combat. And he can cheat fate for a short period of time. He has 4 lives. What? Traits, unknown. Not written down. Nature, although that could depend on the player that's playing the wizard in the board game. Anyway, nature, he's evil. Power, he's fairly weak to begin with, but he has potential to be the most powerful wizard in all the regions. Goal, to gain a fabled talisman, claim the crown of command and kill all enemies to claim total power over the world. What? Key equipment, spellbook, wizard staff, plus a variety of magical and non-magical items that is picked up on his quest. Number 3, we have Obi-Wan Kenobi. This space wizard is mentor to Anakin and Luke Skywalker. He is a Jedi Master and he's a hermit from the Star Wars universe. Here are the stats. Age, he's between 57 and 62 years old. Height, 6 foot. Description, long brown robes, brown boots, white tunic, light brown hair that later turns white, white beard, obviously when he's older, and grey-blue eyes. Dominant abilities, knowledge and control of the powerful force. Traits, noble, sympathetic, wise, gentle, kind, and patient. Nature, good. Power, incredibly strong. He does loads of stuff with the force, doesn't he? Those aren't the droids you're looking for. Goal, to teach the ways of the Jedi and to fight the Empire. Key equipment, lightsaber. Number 2, we have Merlin. He is a legendary figure in the Arthurian myths and medieval Welsh poetry. He first appeared in Geoffrey of Monmouth's bit of Latin, Historia Regum Britanniae. That's probably just not Latin, that's probably Old English. Written around 1136. Here are the stats. Age, immortal. I want to live forever. Height, that varies. Description, appears as an elderly man with long white hair and beard who carries a staff. I think there's a theme going on here with wizards, isn't there? Dominant abilities, divination, transformation. Traits, he's helpful, he's sympathetic, he's restless, he's driven, and he's lustful. Nature, good. Power, immensely strong. He can do all sorts of stuff. Goal is to help humanity. Oh, it's very noble. Key equipment, well, there's none in particular as such, although he does use a staff. He did personally make the round table, and he also caused Stonehenge to be built. Not a bad day's work, is it? And also, he led Arthur to the famous magical sword Excalibur.
Un.
And at number 1, again, in no particular order, Gandalf the Grey. Also known as Mithril the, terrible pronunciation, Olorin, Stormcrow, and Gandalf the White. Now this wizard is obviously from Middle Earth, for those that you know. And all that was created by J.R. Tolkien, and he features in The Hobbit, first published in 1937, and then in Lord of the Rings, first published in 1954. Here are the stats. Age, thousands of years old. Thousands. Height, 6 foot. Description, tall, old man with long white hair and beard. Yes, you've guessed it. Bushy eyebrows, big crooked nose, wearing a pointy grey hat, long grey cloak, and silver scarf, although that obviously can change, it does change. Dominant abilities, heating up fire till it is blue. What? Manipulating sparks to miss all 14 dwarfs and Bilbo. That's more of a specific thing, but yeah, you can manipulate sparks. Creating massive pillars of smoke, always handy. And lighting a log on fire while soaking wet. What sort of campfire trickery is that? He has traits of resolve, determination, and kindness. Nature is good. Power, incredibly strong, incredibly. Goal, to help the free people to overthrow the evil Sauron by aiding Frodo Baggins to destroy the One Ring in the fires of Mount Doom. Key equipment, he's got staff for combat and spellcasting. He's got the Red Ring, and he's got Glamdring, which is the elven sword he used, that he found, I should say, in a troll cave. And he uses that as a weapon. So, you know, it's not all about the magic with Gandalf. So there we go. 7 fantastic fantasy wizards. There we are. That's 7 fantastic fantasy wizards. Again, in no particular order. I just thought, you know, it'd be nice to delve into the wizardry realm and just pick out a few wizards that I find fascinating. There are some that are well known and also some that are a little bit more obscure. So obviously, if you're kind of intrigued by those, maybe you could go and do some research, get into them and read up upon them too. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to keep it unreal, especially if you're a wizard. Must need recharging. Oh well.